Good evening, you guys. So, I have an announcement, okay? Let's get right on into it. So, I get overstimulated, right? It can be something exciting that's about to happen. I can get super excited and overstimulated about that. Then I have to decompress and go into my process mode, right? It can be for negative stuff that I'm processing that can, be overstimulating for me, depending on the situation, right? I say all this to say, when information is given to me, whatever it is, I be needing time to process it. All right. I've been getting inbox on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook in regarding being on the podcast. Okay. There's 3 different podcasts. Yes. Busy. Have 2 Christian faith-based podcasts. I have one with my homegirl, Angels of Grace. All right. The second one I do solo, Getting Close to God. And then the one that I've been doing for over 4+ years is called Untie Our Generation. All right. I'm saying all this to say, if you want to be a part of it and you want me or my girl to do an interview with you with Angels of Grace, give us 24 to 48 hours to be able to get things situated so we can come up with a time, date, and location. All right? We have to send you questions and we have to get you prepped so I'm not wasting your time and so you're not wasting our time. All right? That goes for entire generation and getting close to God as well. All right? The next thing I want to address is I'm not big on socializing with a lot of people. All right? I say this to say I'm solo dolo. All right? One-on-one sometimes, depending on the individual. All right? That's my prerogative. Okay? I like to be home. I like to be in places where I belong. I like to be in places where I'm invited. All right? And it's not going to overstimulate me. Okay? So, I got one particular inbox not that long ago in reference to, oh, so you be out here having fun. You do this. Oh, you do this. You do that. I was with a friend girl. We went to an event. We had a time, a date, a place. Okay? It wasn't spur of the moment. Okay? It was weeks ahead, something to look forward to. That's how I do things personally. Okay? Other people do things spur of the moment. That's their prerogative. Other people go into crowds. That's their prerogative. For me, I need time to process who I'm going to be around, where I'm going to be at, who I'm going to be around, where I'm going to be at, what's the vibe like, where I'm going to sit at. I have to process this. I'm getting ready for this event or wherever I'm going, right? Communication, okay? I say this to say it's important to me, all right? Time, where, place, location, who, what, how, huh? Okay? It's too much going on out here, okay? Shooting, okay? Crime rate, crazy, okay? Unforeseen situations is always happening, all right? Okay? I'm a neurodivergent person, all right? I like being to myself, okay? Not lonely, very happy, right? Okay? People have their own, point of views of isolation and what that is. That's other people's perspective. That's other people's prerogative. However, I do what's best for my mental health, not everybody else's. All right? I may shed some light on how I can help with their mental health, depending on what it is. But I do personally what's best for me and my mental health. So if something is too much for me, it is too much for me. All right? I don't smoke. I used to. Not knocking it for people that do. I have my own personal reasons. Yeah, upper respiratory infection, not good for my body, right? And I don't even remember why I was doing it anyway. I think I was trying to eat more or something so I can have an appetite. Whatever the reason was. I don't do it no more. Am I knocking people that do? No. That's their thing. People cope with life how they cope with life. That's their prerogative. I don't drink. No. Have I drank? Yes. I sipped to something. Yeah. Who hasn't? But it's something that I just crave and want to do? No. I say all this to say, my life ain't got to be everybody else's life. Okay? We have a decision. We do what we want to do. We're grown, right? Your walk ain't my walk. Am I knocking people that do what they do? No, it's not my prerogative. It's not my business. Do I have a choice to pick and choose who I hang around? That's my choice. That's my prerogative, right? I feel like we're in a day and time. We pick and choose what it is that we do, places we go, how we do it, when we do it. You get what I'm saying? And there's so much going on in society to where when someone doing this or when someone's doing that, is always, I could never. I would. Man, I'm 35 years old. I've been there, done that. Okay? It is what it is. Alright? Just because I don't do something, I don't do something. You know what I'm saying? When I look back at the old me and how I used to do things, I was like, man, I was wilding. You know what I'm saying? I had my moments. I had my what was I doing moments. I had my what was I doing moments. For real. Until you get a point in your life when you just like, okay, that's out of my system. Okay, I don't want to do that no more. Okay, I want to have a lot more about myself. You know, that's just what it is. That comes with maturity. That comes with time. All right? I say all this to say it's too much going on in society to where everybody's in everybody's business, wondering why they should and why they shouldn't. She do this, she shouldn't. Or she do this, she shouldn't. Or he do this and he shouldn't. That person's doing this or that person's doing that. Come on, stay in your own lane, do your own thing, mind your business. And if you really care, have a sidebar conversation. But other than that, y'all stay blessed. Alright? Stay blessed out here. Okay? Be careful what you say. Be careful how you do it. Okay? Be careful what you're sharing to people. Just be careful. Alright? There's malice, envious, jealous, disgusting people out here that's waiting for your downfall. All I have to say is cover yourself at all time, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically. Because life can be real short. Alright? It can be short, depending on how you're moving out here in these streets. And I've seen enough, heard enough, been around enough to be okay with self and be okay with my own cup of tea. And I know I'm not for everybody, and I'm okay with that. And everybody ain't meant for me. I'm okay with that. Too many spirits going on around here. Okay, it's a big spiritual warfare. People finding themselves, people not knowing their worth, people not knowing, like, people still discovering who they are as a person, what they like and what they dislike. Okay? And I've been there, done that. You get what I'm saying? I could write a book. Okay? A book about it. Alright? Seriously. Been married. Done that. Alright? Stuff happens. You feel me? I go on and on all day. But I just wanted to clear some things up. Because apparently, when I'm on my social media and I'm doing my thing, a lot of people want to say, oh, she this way on social media and then in person she that way. Only if y'all know that inner self, I be telling that self to relax. relax. It ain't serious. I don't need to pop off. I don't need to cuss nobody out. I don't need to get ugly with nobody. I ain't got to get rowdy with nobody. I ain't got to pull up to nobody's crib. I ain't got to get reckless. Been there, done that. People ain't worth it. Not at all. You feel me? I like to take the high road. All right? I like to be in my book. All right? I like to stay out the way, in my own lane, in my crib. You know, I'm doing what I need to do for myself and my kid and anyone that want to rock with me. All right? You so nice. You so nice. It took a lot to get here. It took a lot to say no. Thank you. It took a lot to say I'm good. It took a lot. Setting boundaries. Standing on your boundaries. Okay? So stuff ain't always sweet as people think it is. It ain't always sweet. I just make it look that way. Okay? Self-control. I don't have to always retaliate. I don't always got to nuck if you book. Okay? I'm nice when I want to be. And I'm rude when I have to be. I'm stern when I have to be. You get what I'm saying? People have their own misconstrued perception of what they think and how they feel. I'm nothing to be played with. Nothing to be played with. I will be respectful if you're being respectful. I'll be kind if you're being kind. But all that other stuff, I picks it up real fast. You got to be careful how you move. In the spirit and in the flesh. And not everything needs a... Sometimes you just let God take care of it. Yeah, sometimes you just let God take care of that thing. Honestly, you need to let God take care of all of it. But sometimes the flesh get weak sometimes. You feel me? So am I perfect? No, I ain't perfect.